Hey everybody, Sean Bukowski here. Hope everybody had a great holiday, wherever you celebrate, and get spend time with your family and friends. And are looking forward to the new year, which kind of reminds me, it's kind of what kind of caught me up in what we're going to talk about this week. I was reading, in on some of the news sites and about some acquisitions in Texas. And as we approach the new year, it got me really thinking about what else? Property taxes, right? But there's a reason for that. It's important this time of year. So that's what we're going to talk about this week is some issues, some end of year issues for property taxes. Um, it starts with the main point here is that December 31st is the day on which appraised values are set. So your appraisal district is going to value your property as of December 31st, 2021 for your 2022 property taxes. So what does that mean? That means this week you want to make sure everything is set up properly. So, if it's in a new entity or a trust or something, make sure you get it into that entity. Make sure you have financials and a rent roll as of 12/31 and get those financials squared away. If there's work that needs to be on the property, if you can this week, get out, take pictures of it. These are pictures from right when they're setting the appraised value. Get some estimates from some contractors so that you know what work actually needs to be done. So that come in the spring when we protest those property taxes, we're going to have all this information already prepared, and it'll be a much easier argument when you go to the review board because that's really what nowadays you got to be prepared, man. Those appraisal review boards and the appraisal review districts are just so prepared, and you got to match them, the preparedness. So this is an important week. Like I said, December 31st is the day. So this week, let's make sure that we get everything prepared for the hearings in the spring. The other thing I want to mention that kind of goes with this is, like I said, I've been reading a lot of these articles on purchases, and one thing that just grinds my gears every time I see it is when they have in the article on an acquisition the purchase price. As you probably know, Texas is a non-disclosure state. What that means is you don't have to disclose the purchase price, the acquisition cost of the deal. And when you do that, it gets when you do that, it allows the appraisal district to have more information on the cost of the property, and it's just not in your benefit to do that, to have let that out there. And how are they getting that? Well, sometimes through the article, you can bet that they're going to be looking at that article and seeing that. They also get it often through CoStar. In fact, CoStar is quoted in that article a lot. And so what we suggest is make sure everybody around you that's working on this deal has some kind of confidentiality agreement, non-disclosure agreement, and make sure they know this is important and you will enforce it because it matters to you. It matters to your bottom line. And CoStar has to get those numbers from somebody, and they're getting it from I don't know who, but people who are familiar with the deal. The other thing is that on the deed of trust, lots of lenders like to have the amount of the loan of the deed of trust, and that allows the appraisal districts to kind of estimate what the amount of the purchase acquisition is. It's not required in Texas that you have that on the deed of trust. Talk to your lender, see if you can get it off there. As long as it's in the note, which is not recorded, it should be fine. So we definitely recommend talking to your lender about that. Anyway, just a little update about property taxes. Hope you guys have a great New Year, great safe New Year, and go blue this Friday night. Thanks.